Alright, I'm gonna take you through a quick run through my reggae collection on vinyl. These are selected titles, so not the whole thing, but just some stuff I wanted to show you. First up, we got La Guru. These guys, really good Jamaican roots reggae band. We got Soul Rebels, Bob Marley and the Wailers dub. These are all dub versions of Bob Marley and the Wailers song. Look, they were so young back then. But I know it's controversial, but I keep my dub and my reggae all together here. Of course, Exodus. You can't live without this. Exodus. Music for Ja people. You know, it's a classic. What can I say? I also recently picked up Burnin' by the Wailers. This was before Bob went solo, so you'll notice it doesn't say Bob Marley and the Wailers, it just says the Wailers. And it's got a cool gatefold cover on that one. So that was a good pickup. I also have Rastaman Vibration. A lot of good ones on here. Roots Rock Reggae is on here. Crazy Bald Head, Who the Cap Fit, War, Rat Race. A lot of good songs on there. I have this single by Chaka Demus. You might know him from Chaka Demus and the Pliers, Murder She Wrote, but that's the one I got there. Good stuff. Good like dance hall. Like I said, I got my dance hall and my dub all mixed together. Lee Perry, Roast Fish and Cornbread. I think this was like a record store day release. And it's on red vinyl. Translucent red vinyl. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Got some more Lee Perry coming up. I got, okay, all the purists are gonna hate me, right? But Musical Youth, for being just, you know, youths, they're like a legitimate reggae band. Pasta Ducci. Then we got the man himself, Peter Tosh, Bush Doctor. Mick Jagger actually signed Peter Tosh to Rolling Stones Records, and he was like one of the only artists that was actually signed to their label. So that's good. And if you're ever feeling down and out, you know, just sit back and listen to Legalize It. Look at that guy. It's my boy Peter Tosh. He was in the Wailers with Bob Marley, and then he went solo. So he's a real important figure on the scene. Now this is a compilation that I got, Studio First, which is a bunch of like almost like obscure like reggae that was all recorded at the same studio, Studio One by C.S. Dodd. It was like one of the main like producers in Jamaica at the time. And this is a really good one. It's a double record set, so lots to listen to there. From the vault, so you know it's gotta be good, right? Steel Pulse, Earth Crisis. Look at this cover. It couldn't get any more 80s than that. No, none more 80s. Look at these guys. I got into these, I had a live album on CD, and I got into these guys, Steel Pulse, and they're really good, and that's why I picked up also. Reggae Greats, Steel Pulse. It's got, okay, Soldiers is a really good track. It's got Sound System. It's got Ku Klux Klan, Maca Spliff, Drug Squad, Reggae Fever, Hands with the Revolution. It's got a lot of good ones on there. A lot of greats. Definitely lived up to the title. Third World, Prisoner in the Street. This was a soundtrack to a movie that they did, and you probably know from Now That We Found Love was like their big hit song, but it's on here. It's like the live version. I think I picked this up in an estate sale, actually, of all places. Here's another comp. This is really good though. This is Reggae Music by Zap Pal, I Shot the Sheriff, The Wailers, World is Upside Down, Joe Higgs, Hey Mr. Yesterday, Jimmy Cliff, Funky Kingston, the My Towels. That's like why I got this actually, because of the My Towels song on there. But it's all bangers. Breakfast in Bed, Loma Bennett, Louie by the My Towels, Guava Jelly by Owen Gray, Book of Rules by the Heptones, and finally, Concrete Jungle by the Wailers. And if you know about Bob, or you know about reggae, you probably know who the Wailers are, so I don't have to go into in-depth conversation. The Upsetters, Return of the Super Ape. This is a dub freaking classic. I can't believe I picked it up for only $21.98. What was it? Rediscover Records, I think in Elgin is where I found that bad boy. That was cool. I got this. What One Rhythm Can Do. This is has a bunch of dancehall artists. They're all going over the same like instrumental track, but they're all laying down like different dancehall toasts over it. And it's got check out. It's got if you guys know dancehall, it's got Tenor Saw, Yellow Man, Sugar Minot, bunch of guys on here. Like those guys are all like pretty much like stars in their own right. So it's pretty cool to see what they can all do together. I got Trojan Records, Original Dancehall Volume 1. This is kind of weird because this is like before it was electronic dancehall. So it's like there was an early version of dancehall that was just, they were talking about street things. They called it dancehall because they were talking about the streets and gangster stuff. And this is a really good album. It's got Junior Mervin, Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaacs, more Dennis Brown. This is a really good one. I like this one. And Trojan Records was like a pretty notorious record label in Jamaica. And then I also got the dub version. This has the Upsetters on it again, Joe Gibbs and the Professionals, Prince Jammy. And these are all like dub versions. So they took like the regular reggae version. They would mess with it, tweak with it, like sound wise. So they would add like extra reverb, extra delay, and do all kinds of cool stuff with it. So it's kind of cool, like the evolution of dub there. I got Some May Say This Doesn't Belong, but this is some two-tone ska I got up in my reggae collection. I know, controversial, I will tell you, but two-tone ska like was really close to Jamaican ska. It was just a little bit more amped up, and they had like biracial lineups. But this is all the singles. So this is like it has Special, aka Madness, Selector, The Beat, known as the English Beat, the US, Body Snatchers, The Specials, just everything you want to hear from that era. And it's close enough, so I'll put it in there with this. It's a Super Cat, Ghetto Red Hot, with the remixes, if you can see out there. Another dancehall artist from Jamaica who was doing his thing. He's really famous down here. And then I got a little pickup I got from Record Store Day just recently. So if you saw my Record Store video, this is in here. Augustus Pablo, Thriller. So this is all like instrumental, like dope reggae, really good stuff. So that was the quick run through with selected titles, because I got more, but I haven't gone through it all yet. So yeah, it's my reggae collection. One love, you know what I'm saying? And see you guys later.